history of animosity match up once again. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the national champions from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Cougars will kick it away to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the LSU Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, I thought the defender was in really good position here. It's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with it.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the BYU Cougars offense out there for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open. Took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
First play looking to throw it. Snags a quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Hold. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Cougars will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And that BYU Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. It's a quarterback keeper. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's second down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. BYU. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. BYU 0. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Can they catch him? And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. He's going to take off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently in protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Has a path to the end zone. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches. Simple call. Quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score LSU 21, BYU 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They'll go with the ground game, and running back takes the handoff.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The Cougars come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looking to throw it on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. That sack makes it second down and forever.
Second down coming up.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. On third down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Cougars will have to kick this away.
On to kick it away.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. It's second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Finds his man. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark.
He knocks it through with confidence.
And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
A play action, looking to throw. This time, a completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looks like BYU will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
Hold offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The back's got it. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle, but first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter.
At the 15-yard line. And first down for the offense.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop.
BYU 3.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead. PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score LSU 31, BYU 3.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. They're going to run it. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down here for this offense. Makes the grab. It's Fox. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Cougars trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense still looking for their first touchdown of this game. Line up on 3rd and goal now. Play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
So fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Chewing clock with the running game. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the ball is out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
The tight end has got it. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. From From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.